on Shenmue 3. Previously.
I've always wanted to work at a Japanese-style convenience store.
Gotcha.
Some fine dining here. I just got the burgers all laid out.
I'm gonna walk around some more. See ya.
That ran. Excuse me.
Hit me.
What?
Why don't you go take a look at the main hall?
Ah, back here where all the backer stuff is.
This is...
Just have a look at the shrine in the back.
Huh?
Yep. It's the chicken catching minigame, except with ducks.
It's none of my business.
It's either really well hidden or I am just actually blind. I am blind.
All right, it's yours for 800 tokens.
Token.
You
Aha.
could use a Baji Tren signature move.
We already know those.
Reverse body check?
I. All right. So that is where we're at in the old Shenmue 3. Oh baby. So we gonna be grinding money. We're at the part where we need to buy something expensive. Great. Okay. So today, since I noticed that there's some weird frame rate stuff last time, I actually have meters for CPU utilization and GPU utilization now. So it'll dynamically show what's actually being used now, right below the FPS bar. So if the FPS drops but the GPU is below 100%, then that means it's a CPU issue or CPU limiting. Okay. So we're still on version 1.02. And so we currently have 478 money. And we need 5,000? According to all that. So, oh baby. Can't wait. Can't wait. Alright, so yeah, we're at 45%, 40% GPU utilization, 25% CPU. So this is not a well-optimized game from the looks of things. Interesting. Okay, so it'll be a little embarrassing. No, well the move that we need to learn is the reverse body check. And we already learned regular body check. It's what the guy taught us at the end of Bailu Village. It's not in the school book editor for some reason. But we learned the regular version of it. So, sure. Okay, so we got 2,400. So this is perfect 3. I'm not sure what the rules are for this, but this is times 30 with a 2,000 bet. So I think you need to All right, let me ask the attendant what this is all about.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Lucky Hit. Please give it a try. This is where all the fun is. I'm your confident croupier.
Hi there.
First try. Don't be shy.
Sure.
I see.
Okay. All right, well, we'll give it a try and see what we got. I'm not going to record these saves because I'm going to be saving all the time here.
What's this?
Welcome to Lucky Hit.
Okay.
Could you pick a platform?
All right. So this is times 4, times 10, times 30. So this one, it looks looks like she's got a mustache with the pins there. All right. So it's 2,000, and it's perfect 3. Land on circle all 3 times. Okay, so if we miss even once, it's over. So this is going to be a good test of getting the right spot.
How many tokens will you wager?
All right, max bet. That mustache. She's got a goatee. Nice. All right, so what should our strategy be here? It looks like the one on the right might be easier. And I think I want to aim for this opening right here. And I guess it's going to be similar to go for that. So how would I accomplish that? I think I want to hit like this pin on the right side of it. So something like this maybe. So we'll do this as our guidepost here. Okay. So that did not work.
You're not thinking of quitting, are you?
Okay.
Let's go again.
So we got to load our save now.
No, I'm good.
We're looking forward to your next visit.
Okay. I think that's a good place to drop it, though. Yeah, strap in. This might take a while.
What's this?
This might take a while.
Welcome to Lucky Hit. Please give it a try.
This took like 45 minutes in the first half of the
Could you
game.
pick a platform?
And that one was easier to do than this.
How many tokens will you wager?
Okay. No. Okay.
You're not thinking of quitting, are you? Let's go again.
Okay.
No.
So maybe
I'm good.
just
We're looking forward to your next visit.
dropping it somewhere in the middle, and if I can be consistent with it, consistent with the timing, then maybe we got something. I just need to, so I'm timing it to when he's at like the end of the animation, like that, so that I can at least be
What's
be
this?
consistent.
Welcome to Lucky Hit. Please give it a try. Could you pick a platform? How many tokens will you wager?
Okay. All right, so let's clear that one because that clearly wasn't doing. All right, so what if we just we leave it in the default spot, which is like here. And then we'll just time it to be at the end of the animation. Eh? Oh my god. No, no way. Yu Suzuki. No. Okay. God damn it. That one was going in.
Too bad. Wanna go again?
No, I'm good.
We're looking forward to your next visit.
Oh my god. Just. Wow. Wow.
What's this?
Welcome to Lucky Hit. Please give it a try.
Well, what if it turns out that this one's actually impossible to win?
How many tokens will you wager?
Alright. Okay. Dang it. Timing is just slightly off.
Oh, that's too bad.
I purposely left that one later.
Again.
Like, just a little bit later. And that turns out to really affect it.
We're looking forward to your next visit.
So I got to be really consistent with the timing. And I'm also I'm doing the timing off of my my wireless video monitor here. That's actually like a second behind, or maybe a half a second behind the game feed. But I'm hoping it's consistent enough.
Welcome to Lucky Hit. Please give it a try.
Oh man.
Did you pick a platform? How many tokens will you wager?
Okay. 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 Oh my god. Just fuck it. This fucking game. Okay, we did it. Holy shit.
Wow, that's great.
Alright, that's a lot of tokens.
Want to go again?
Oh my god. Holy shit.
No, I'm good.
We're looking forward to your next visit.
Oh my god. This game. This game. This game. Alright, well now that I know the spot, we might as well do that.
Welcome to Lucky Hit. Let's give it a try.
Hey, Bob. Let's
Could you pick a platform?
let's win one more and then see if that's enough to do it. Yeah, we can bet up to 2,000.
How many
So
tokens will you wager?
we didn't. I don't think we even had 2,000, or maybe we did. I don't know. But now we got 60,000. So yeah, that is nice that the default spots is the correct spot to win it all on this board. You just got to do it right at the end of that animation. Or not. Okay.
Oh, that's too bad. Wanna go again?
I'll try again with that.
Could you pick a...
We got plenty of money here, so...
How many times?
I wonder if the physics are slightly different after you win it once. Okay. Dang it. Okay.
You'll win
Alright,
soon.
one more try.
Could you pick a...
Yeah, if they did change the physics, that would be pretty amazing. This is clearly different.
I'm sure you'll win soon.
Alright, so I'll load my save and then we'll see how much money that all them tokens will get us. Okay, so now we gotta go look at the price shop. And I'll get rid of this because we don't really need it right now. Okay, so here's hoping that that's enough to pay for our book thing. So those of you also on this part in the game, just do that one. Don't move his hand at all, and just mess with the timing so you find a timing that works.
Come on up. The prize exchange is right here.
All right.
I'm getting the prizes ready right now.
Okay. All right. So probably gonna be one of these. 10,000 each. 22,000 for an emerald. Okay. So you can get this satin jacket. Oh baby. And this is just a full outfit. 162,000 for the martial arts outfit. Sure. Okay. So I'll get 2 of those. Okay, well that'll use up most of our money. Actually, what about those? Okay. And if this isn't enough, then we're going back to
Hope to see you again soon.
going back
Did
there.
you know that you can sell the prizes at a pawn shop? Try it out for yourself.
All right. And yeah, it is pretty dumb that they make you do this extra step, but at least they're consistent with make everything as inconvenient as possible in this game.
Oh, are you worried about money?
Sure.
I'm not a rich man by any means. Oh yeah, you can also trade items if you have a complete set of them.
All right.
These are the items I'm willing to
So
buy.
we need 5,000 panda bucks. And this will give us 4,000. Yeah, so even with the money we already have, this isn't enough.
Guess they're not selling because they're so cheap. Come back if you need anything.
And I'd also like money left over after for healing items, so we're back at it, boys. Oh god. Okay.
What's this?
Well, could you pick a platform?
Sure.
How many?
Alright, we just gotta win this one more time. So back to the bearded lady lucky hit board. Alright, so I'll actually do this off of the regular TV rather than my preview monitor. Okay. What's my opinion on the fighting? Initially, I didn't like it. Now I have warmed up to the new combat system. Because it feels like, despite how they changed the mechanics of combat, I feel that it's kind of more in depth, and they certainly made it more difficult, which is nice. So it's a little more rewarding. And there we go. So there you go. If you're stuck on this part of the game, just do that.
Want to go again?
Just do that. Sure. Let's.
Could you?
So just do this one. Don't move at all.
You wager.
And get it at the... Press the button when I do, so you can see when I press the button. Oh, that's not going to go in. Or... Oh, okay. Well, it has to be 3 in a row, because that's the only way to win this. Nope. See, that is not a win. It's close.
Could you? How many?
What changed exactly? So, in Shenmue 1 and 2, there was one punch button, one kick button, one grab button, and a dodge button. And in this game, they changed it so that there's you move with the analog stick, which you didn't do in the first two. Oh, great. There's 2 punch buttons, 2 kick buttons. They changed the combo inputs.
How many?
Let's see. There's a... You can actually change what target you're attacking. And, it feels like you run out of health about at the same speed as you did in the first 2 games, but enemies have a lot more health in this one.
Platform?
So that's a main change. So it feels like combat's more difficult, and this is on the normal difficulty for me. There's still 2 difficulties above this one. Dang it. Well, the thing is with the bow,
Discouraged if you let's
the bow has actually been somewhat
pick a
nerfed
platform.
in this game. So the bow doesn't have as much range as
How
it
many
used to.
tokens will you wager?
And it has a longer recovery on it, so you're way more exposed to counterattacks if you use it. Even if it lands. Like, if it lands and there's another enemy nearby, you could still be just easily lose about 1/3 of your health on one poorly timed bow. And the bow doesn't do enough damage to really offset that. If it's 1-on-1, then yeah, go ahead and bow away. But since nearly every single fight in this game is multiple targets, the value of using the bow is greatly diminished. Alright, come on. Oh, God, okay.
Let's...
Alright, let's just see how much that gives us. So this should give us about 8,000 once we go turn in everything. Wait, did I not save? Did I not save when I won it? I still only have... I didn't save.
What's this?
Okay, I guess we're still doing this.
Could you pick a plat...
Oh my god. I was wrapped up in all this, and...
How many tokens?
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I wasn't wasting my money. I was trying to win a third time, but I didn't remember to save. Oh, Jesus. Because I wanted extra money so we could buy more healing items. Because it isn't quite enough to go off of what you got. Okay, I might have to put the line back up because
Could you pick a plat...
my timing is way off. I'm just going to have to go off of what was working before. Alright. So I'll do it off of this, because the timing is very slightly different, apparently. Alright. Let's see if this does anything. Amazing.
I'm sure you'll win soon. Let's
No,
go.
I even mentioned when I did it that I wanted to
Could you pick...
get slightly more money, and so I kept going.
How many...
I did justify it when I did it, but I just missed a step and forgot to save after I won. And this is slightly off. I'm gonna have to change that. Yep.
How many...
I could also just try the other ones that are slightly lower stakes, rather than just bang my head against this one. But we did have something consistent. And now this is the opposite of consistent. Okay.
I'm sure you'll win soon.
No.
I'm sure I won't.
I'm good.
Okay, so I'm going to load my save and we'll see if we can have slightly better odds somewhere. Okay. That's times 4. That's not great. So this is circle 2. Times 25 for 2,000. So this one, it can only go in one. And I think we have to hit it twice, maybe?
Excuse
Actually, I
me.
don't want to talk to her.
Want to try Lucky Hit? Lucky Hit is simple, but it takes some finesse. That's what makes it fun.
Hi there.
I'm ready when you are.
I see.
Sure. Oh, god damn it. Wrong button.
What the?
Want to try Lucky Hit?
What the? Sure.
Pick a platform. They all look nice.
Alright, what's the rules of this one? Land on it twice in 3 tries. Okay, so this is slightly better? Okay. So it looks like approaching from this direction here is not going to be the way to go because there's like a little a little wall right there protecting that one. So however we get there, it needs to be through the center portion and down like that. And I think what I'm thinking is dropping it right here, and that'll give me the result I want.
How many tokens will you bet?
Yeah, something like this maybe. And if I can hit this pin and get it to go left off of that one, that'll probably be what I want. So let's do that. Well, turns out I'm pretty good at this.
Wow. Again?
Alright, I gotta save this time.
No, I'm good.
Come again.
Turns out I'm pretty good at Lucky Hit, despite never playing it in any of the speedruns or casually.
What the?
Wanna try Lucky Hit?
We're doing this for money for a required plot thing.
Pick a platform.
We need
They all
5,000 in-game currency dollar things to buy a thing to progress the plot. Just like in the first half of the game. I don't think that's the right timing, but we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, not the right timing. Okay. Definitely not the right timing. Okay. Huh. Okay, that's... The X button does that for some reason. Sure.
How many?
Yeah, I don't blame you for cheat engineering it. That is valid, because this is definitely some bullshit. Okay, well, maybe I just got really, really lucky that first time. Alright, well, we'll load the save and see how much money that gets us.
You can't quit. Just
Okay. Yep, Yu Suzuki is SSHing into Unreal here and changing the physics. Get rid of that. Okay.
Come on up. The prize exchange is right here.
Gambling actually isn't random.
I'm getting the prizes ready right now.
Gambling isn't random, and I'll leave it at that unless you want to know what the trick is to it. But it's not like you can make large amounts very quickly. There is a way to guarantee payouts. 10 10,000. But it is really tedious, which is why I didn't do it. How much left do we have? This. Okay. Surely that's enough.
This one? Ooh, that's a mighty good deal. Hope to see you again soon.
What about dice? That's also
You know that
not
you
random.
Can sell the prizes at a pawn shop?
At a pawn shop?
Try it out for yourself.
If you want to know what the trick is, I'll tell you. But if you want to figure it out for yourself, there is an in-game thing that's a mechanism for that. But you're not going to make a ton of money all at once doing that.
Oh, are you worried about money? I'm not a rich man by any means. Oh yeah, you can also trade items if you have a complete set of them. These are the items I'm willing to buy.
All right. Okay, $8,000. That should be that should be plenty. We might as well get rid of those, as we'll never use those for anything. Okay, so now we can buy our dumb kung fu book.
Sorry if I can't offer much. Come back if you need anything.
I wonder if a different pawn shop actually offers more, like across the city or something. But whatever. Whatever. Because that's how it was in Shenmue 2. That you had to kind of shop around to get the best return on your pawn shop stuff. All right. So yeah, it looks like the GPU is just hardly ever going above 50%. It's at 55%, 56%, and CPU's at below 30 at nearly all times. So this has got some optimization problems, it looks like. Yeah, he's rich in gift shop accessories.
Excuse me.
All right.
Have you returned for the reverse body check? It is yours for 5,000 yuan. Will you make the purchase?
Sure. So how long did it take? 40 minutes after starting the stream. We got it. So roughly about as long as it did before. Okay, so we can afford that, and how many of these? Oh yeah, that should last us. And we still got 1,600.
I'll take it.
A wise purchase. Now, here's the reverse body check skill book.
Hi, Rio.
Shenhua, look. I got the Baji Tren Arcane book. This is the key to beating the Red Snake's boss.
We can hit the guy with it.
That's great. Just don't push yourself too hard.
I can't. Not yet, anyway. I just bought it. Now comes the hard part. Making it mine.
I suggest, Rio, that you should rest up today.
Now I bet we have to get to rank 10 in the dojo now. And we're like rank 3, I think. Alright. Well, at least we're past that. Hopefully that's the last dumbass money grind in the game. I'm really hoping. All right. Now we're going to be balancing on boats, probably, with the...
This is one of the 8 big lures of Baji Tren. The reverse body check. Huh? Hey, the last page is missing.
What the?
What are we gonna do?
Can we get a refund?
Perhaps Grandmaster Bei will know what was on the last page. I'll try asking him.
This is the reverse body check.
Oh
A
man,
signature move of Baji Tren.
that water's
One of the
looking
most powerful moves in
pretty bad
Chinese
today.
Martial arts.
The last page is missing. I believe you can guess what was on it. Please, Grandmaster.
When we sparred, you showed me a few Baji Tren moves. Who taught them to you?
My father and Grandmaster Tao Li Shao.
Tao Li Shao. I'm familiar with the name. Seems you have a knack for Baji Tren.
Please, show me.
I could teach you more, but if you lack Kung Fu, its power will be halved.
I understand.
Do you?
Now we gotta go fight.
Honestly, I don't think your Kung Fu is strong enough.
Grandmaster,
The White Dragon of Wushan Hall.
I knew it.
Huh?
I called it.
The trainee in front of the hotel. He's quite strong. Try to beat him.
The White Dragon of Wushan Hall.
If you beat him, I'll acknowledge your Kung Fu.
Yep. This is an awful lot like the first half of the game. What are we doing on food here? 55? Yeah, we're still okay. Alright. We have like 6 fights to do. Great. Actually, can we buy food here? Can't.
Excuse me.
Welcome! I've got the sweetest, juiciest fruit in town.
The duck heaven, maybe. Alright. So what we got here? 1 for 30, 2 for 60. There's a 3 for 90. Okay, so these are all 2 for 60 for the best. It looks like the bananas are just as cost effective. So let's just get 10 bananas. Sure, 21 bananas. Okay. And then it looks like we can get our Kung Fu to level 10 if we train just a little bit, and that'll give us some more health to work with. Because we're probably going to need as much health as we can get here. So, let's see. You were fairly certain? Well, me too, because everything else has been copy-pasted from the first half of the
Maybe I'll
game.
give it a shot.
And so is this, so... I think anybody who has seen the first half of the game probably could have guessed that. I was just hoping it wasn't the case. But, surprise, surprise, it is the case. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Hey, Ed. You missed the money grind, Ed. I did Lucky Hit for about half an hour. And, we got enough money to buy our expensive Kung Fu book. And now, surprise, surprise, we need more Kung Fu. Just like the first half of the game. You're so disappointed. Oh, dang. Well, I can load my save and we can do it again. Just for you, Ed. I'll load my save.
Should I keep going?
Alright, we have level 10 Kung Fu now.
I'll save it for later.
You dare me? Alright, let's see if I can... If my luck is still just as good.
Pick a plat. How many?
Alright, so there's a trick to this. But I got rid of the marking. So we just gotta eyeball this. And that is not right, but okay. Dang. So for this one, you get 3 tries, but you have to make it in 2 of those 3. And I actually got it pretty quickly. Like, I got, there's another set of boards that I got,
No.
Come again?
So I initially started off on these, where you have to hit, get one of those 2, with all 3 of them. And I actually got this on my third attempt. The first time I did it, I got the ball in there twice, and then the ball got stuck in the middle of the board. The physics system just went, nope, how about the ball just gets stuck? But then I got it to try after that. Cool story, Puri. Alright, let's go back to Kung Fu. So that's all you missed. It was very exciting. And then I also won and then forgot to save. So I had to do it again. Okay. Alright, so White Tiger is one of those up there, I guess. I'm assuming he's rank 9 or 10.
Have you come to train? You can practice your kung fu on a wooden dummy, or polish your techniques by sparring.
Our issue now is that we need to
test your skills in a real match.
We need to beat the guy at this school named White Tiger, and I'm assuming he's either the highest ranked guy or next to it. And we've only beaten 2 out of the 10 fights here, so.
Do you want to have a match?
And the guy,
Next opponent will be Blue Wolf.
our kung fu teacher, won't teach us our new kung fu thing until we beat White Wolf. So. Look at this guy's eyebrows. Oh man. The guy we needed to beat last time was yeah, I think no, it was White Tiger.
You're getting on my nerves.
Luckily these guys are kind of easy.
You're on a roll. You beat Blue Wolf. That makes you 3rd to 1.
All right, we're the 3rd Dwayne.
Most impressive victory. That's the spirit.
Placeholder. Well, I think these are just like their rap names, I guess. They probably have different names.
Excuse me.
But
Have you come to train?
when they're kung fu and they need their kung fu
Practice your
names.
Kung fu. Do you want to have a match?
Oh, is this White Wolf? This is White Wolf. Okay. I thought there were 10 sets of fights, but all right. Maybe this guy is way harder.
Come on. What's with this guy? You're getting on my nerves.
Oh, what the? Dang it. Did I forget to heal or something?
It seems you lack the foundations of a fighter. Use the wooden dummy to work your kung fu and improve your techniques.
Yeah, that was actually close.
In other words, you need to train more. Have you? You can.
Yeah.
Come on. Too bad. Oops. Got you, you piece of... You're getting on my nerves. Come on. What's with this guy?
All right. Mash that triangle button.
Well. You even beat White Wolf. That moves you up to 4th Dawn. I have to admit, you have some impressive moves.
All right. We're the 4th Dwayne now. All right. Now Kung Fu Man can teach us our Kung Fu. And we can be disappointed by the ending to the game, probably. By the way, if this is like very near the end of the game, I will be doing King's Quest 3 if the game finishes like within the next, let's say, 2 or 3 hours. And we'll get a couple hours of King's Quest 3 in.
Grandmaster.
What's the matter with you? Didn't you hear what I said?
Did I?
Your kung fu isn't good enough. That's why I told you to train.
Okay.
Defeat the man.
Oh, White Dragon.
White Dragon in Wushun Hall.
Oh, that was White Tiger.
Got that?
Dang it.
White Dragon at Wushun Hall. Got it.
Good. Now go do it.
I will.
Okay, I guess we beat all the tigers and now we're on to the dragons, maybe? Our brain kung fu? I have a feeling King's Quest 3 is going to test our patience kung fu from everything that I've heard about it. Alright, let me through here. Let me through.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Do you want to have a match?
So hopefully the guy we're fighting is a dragon.
Wolf will be your opponent.
Gold
this
Wolf.
time.
Okay. Man, this guy's enormous.
Is that all you're made of? You can't be serious. Don't make me laugh. That won't work. Can't be serious.
Oh, dang. Alright, we almost got him. Okay.
It seems you lack the foundations of a fighter. Use the wooden dummy to work on your kung fu
Yeah.
and improve your techniques. In other words, you need to train more.
It's great that they don't let you skip this. Hey, Chuck Norris does it.
Excuse me.
Have you come to train? You
Heroine's Quest? Yeah, because it's free, isn't it?
Gold Wolf.
I think it. I have it in my Steam library. And I think I might have it on my DOS PC as well, because I think it actually works in Windows 98. I think. Can't remember.
That won't work.
Man, that guy has his double palm thing just completely breaks my guards. Okay, now I can finally skip.
Excuse me.
Do you want...
How could the game be almost over? Because this has roughly mirrored the first act of the game. And the first act of the game was practically over at this point.
Try this. Don't make me laugh.
Get him! Get him! Okay, we got him.
Unbelievable. You actually beat Gold Wolf. That makes you 5th to 1.
Alright, 5th Dwayne.
True testament to your efforts. But there are even stronger opponents that await you.
Alright, hold on. I gotta eat a bunch of bananas.
Excuse me.
Have you come to train?
Only like a third into it?
Practice your kung
From what I've heard, nope.
or polish your tech. You what? A fight, eh? Let's see. Red Dragon will you currently fight with moderate skill.
Sure.
You're no simple opponent. I'm impressed. Stop that tickle!
Alright. Give him the bow.
Well fought. You beat Red Dragon. That makes you 6th to 1. Set your sights even higher and keep climbing.
Alright, soon we'll be the Dwayne.
Excuse me.
Have you what? So, you wish to fight? Black Dragon should be the perfect opponent.
Yeah, there's a possibility this game is not very good. Hey, Gander.
You punk! Now I'm pissed! You punk!
That he actually got the first hit in there.
What's with this guy?
All right, we found the strat.
Magnificent fight. You beat Black Dragon, so you have been promoted in rank. Keep it up, warrior.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Have you come to... What? So, it is a fight you seek. You shall fight Blue Dragon. He's a rather strong opponent.
So far, the only guy that's given me any sort of trouble was the enormous guy with the super long reach.
Stop! That tickles! I'm impressed. You're no simple opponent. Is that all you're made of? I'm impressed.
Probably gonna lose
You're
this
no
one.
simple opponent.
What?
Is that all you're made of?
What was that there?
It seems you lack the foundations of a fighter.
Yeah, I guess that was a QT, maybe?
One dummy to work on your kung fu and improve your techniques. In other words, you need to train more.
Sure. Alright, we need to go get some more fruit. Alright, so this guy, I cannot just use the standard cheese strat, apparently. Same price. Alright. $300 with the bananas.
Thanks again.
Yeah, it wasn't even a prompt, though. Like, I know you have to do the triangle, circle, X, square, and then circle input, but it didn't show anything.
Excuse me.
You... What? So...
Alright. 8th win.
You're no simple opponent.
I'll take that trade.
You're no simple opponent. Got you. I'm impressed. Got you.
Dang it. Oh, the bow. If only it had the range that it had in 2.
I'm impressed. Stop, that tickles! Don't make me laugh.
chance.
How is he able to block that immediately after kicking?
Is that all you
This is it. That's over. There were some bullshit blocks there that he should not have been able to do. Calling bullshit on some of that.
Excuse.
So,
You're no simple opponent.
These ragdolls are something else.
That won't work. Try this.
He just kind of lays down.
you beat Blue Dragon. You're something else.
All right.
I'm happy to
We beat a 100-hour game in
rank.
10 minutes of fighting.
Excuse me.
You can practice. It's as if you live for the fight.
It's as if I need to do this for the
You
story.
a valiant opponent, the one and only White Dragon.
Okay.
I wonder how you'll fare.
Hey, Cyrus. All right, the ninth Dwayne. Looking for Kung Fu? No, we're leveling up our Kung Fu because we got money to afford a skill book. And the fisherman guy is not going to teach us how to do the move unless we're filled with Kung Fu. This is not going amazing.
Is that all you're made of? I'm impressed.
Dang. All right.
It seems you lack the foundations of a fighter. Use the wooden dummy to work on your kung fu and improve your techniques. In other words,
So-
you need to train more.
Each time that we lose to a new opponent, we get the unskippable "Hey, do better" cutscene. Just thought I want to see that cutscene again.
Excuse.
Okay. Man, the GPU's up to 77% here.
I'm impressed.
Man, that combo. Dang. Alright. I'm gonna eat a bunch of bananas. Try again.
Excuse me.
Have one.
Alright, so clearly I gotta
It's as
I gotta
if
get
you
far
live
away
for
from the guy when he's doing his combo. Okay.
I'm
It looks like I need to dodge right for a lot of his attacks.
I'm impressed. You're no simple opponent. What was that? You can't be serious.
Dang. I was blocking that whole time. And it didn't use up my block gauge. Alright.
Excuse me.
You.
Well, we have to prove ourselves worthy of losing, of learning the technique. So that's why we gotta do this.
What was that? I'm impressed. Is that all you're made of?
Okay.
I'm impressed. That will work. You're no simple opponent.
It wouldn't dodge. Ah, shit. That's the closest we've gotten. I was trying to dodge around him, but not quick enough. Ah.
Excuse me.
Oh man. Thank you. This is the last dude we need to beat here before we can advance the plot. And I almost beat him just now. Oh.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That will work. Take this. I'm impressed. Got you.
This guy's a power of the bow too.
I'm impressed. Don't make me laugh.
God damn it. We're so close. We're so close.
Excuse me.
We're almost the Dwayne.
It's as if you live for the fight.
It's so close to becoming the Dwayne. Oh, oh. God, sometimes the bow has like double the range, and sometimes it doesn't. And I need to dodge right against this guy. I need to remember to dodge right. Nope. Unless he turns while he's punching. Alright, I guess we're buying more bananas.
This isn't good.
I agree. I agree, yo. I paid $100 for this. Alright. Good thing I have all that money from the gambling we did.
Excuse.
I could just be loading the save here whenever I run out of fruit, but that doesn't quite feel right. I'm okay with save scumming the gambling because that's bullshit. But this, not so much. Yeah, just so we can learn the reverse body check. Got him.
Oh, you bested White Dragon.
Okay.
That's something I thought I'd never see. Congratulations on another promotion.
All it took was max range bow.
Rarely sees a warrior like you.
All right.
Great. Now Master Bay will teach me the technique.
Great.
I should go see him.
Is it gonna pour? Oh. Yeah, Wu has never seen Kung Fu on the scale of this. So yeah, it's just worthwhile gauging how long of a distance is. Luckily, the distance of the bow is like just long enough that you can still hit them when they have their guard down before they get close enough to start guarding everything. All right. Boy, was that fun. Though I guess it beats walking around in circles.
Hmm?
Oh man, catching ducks.
I defeated White Dragon at Wushan Hall. So please, teach me the Baji Tren signature move.
All right then.
Oh? says
You
here.
must know the body check before learning this move. Can you do it? The body check is a move where you dodge your opponent's attack and circle around them. Try it on me. That's it. All right. Do you want to try again?
No. Because we're only going to use this once in the QTE and then never again.
You may well learn the technique, but if you lack the proper skill, it will not be effective. So you had better keep training.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Nope, we're not catching ducks.
Did you figure out what the Baji Trend signature move is?
Yeah, Grandmaster Bay taught it to me.
Sweet. This time that bear guy's going down. You, me, 5 p.m. in front of the Red Snake's hideout. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah, that was it. We have mastered that move. Okay, so we have like 8 in-game heals or in-battle heals now. So that should be it. Yep, Ren is in the game. He is barely in the game though. Like it is.
It's still a bit early. I guess I'll come back later.
Okay, so this gives us a little time skip thing. Finally. This is like the first time in this half of the game where it's giving me the time skip.
Hey, get over here.
What is it?
First the Red Snakes, now this little Betty.
Oh, it's her.
What exactly are we up against?
Huh? You're asking me?
We mean you no harm, ma'am. You can trust us.
Where did the people here go?
I've no idea who you mean.
The red snakes that were holed up here.
And that guy that looks like a gorilla. Not exactly hard to miss.
I had them leave. This land belongs to me, so I had them leave.
Do you know where they went?
They said they were headed to the old castle.
The old castle?
The one across the water. They even took a young lady.
A young lady?
Yo, let's go. Nothing left to do here.
Is that Landy?
You there?
Huh?
I have a letter for you.
We've seen that character before.
If you want to save your little girlfriend, bring the mirror to the old castle. Where's this from?
A woman suddenly appeared and left here with your friend.
Nice going, Shenfa.
The red snakes got your friend. What, Leo? Come with me.
That woman.
Is this girlfriend that girl that was with you?
I'm going to help her.
Now hold it. There's nothing we can do today.
Damn.
Just sleep on it, okay? Let's meet at the port tomorrow to hatch a plan.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine. Oh, man. We can always call Goro. See what Goro's got to say about it. Yep, there's 3 kidnapped people that we gotta rescue now. Alright, can we stay in a room now? Nope. Alright, let's claim our free apples at least. Dang it. Keep forgetting they changed the door button. Every single day I played this, I've had that issue of hitting the X button to open the door. Yeah, that's true. They've been pretty inept kidnappers every single time. So it'd be weird if they changed that now. It's kind of weird that the docks area hits the GPU harder than the main town does. Must be the water.
Castle? It's that building right on top of that mountain. It used to belong to nobles that ruled over Niawu.
So, Shenmue's there.
Hey.
What's that?
Huh.
Oh, do we have a fake mirror?
Huh? That's just a crappy counterfeit. Might be useful for something. I think I'll take it. If it comes down to it, I can bribe them with it.
No way. What would happen to Shenhua if they found out it's fake?
Get in the game, would you please? That mirror is the key to the treasure.
I can't go along with that idea.
Whatever. In any case, we need a boat to take us across.
We have to catch chickens.
Boat ready.
Fine. What will you do?
Oh, I've got a little something in mind. When you're ready, come to the 2nd floor of the ferry terminal.
Got it.
Wait, I thought we were getting a boat. Alright. I'll take you on my boat if you can prove your kung fu is good enough by catching 20 chickens. Actually, ducks. Find a boat to take us across. Okay. Where's Kung Fu Man?
Excuse me.
Oh, there go my knees acting up again. Looks like I'm getting up there in my years, too.
I'm trying to get to the old castle across the water. Would you mind if I borrowed your boat?
To the castle, you say? I'm afraid my boat's sprung a leak.
You can't fix it?
It's being fixed, but who knows when it'll be ready. I'm sorry. Could you ask someone else?
I see.
Alright. How about this guy?
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
I'm trying to get to the old castle.
The castle, eh? Sorry to say, I've already promised someone a ride.
Is it Ren?
Sorry?
I got the money up front, so I can't take the boat out now. He's some rich guy from somewhere. He's taking his sweet time, too. Sorry, but you're gonna have to ask someone else.
I see.
Okay. So that didn't give me a ding there, so I'm assuming we don't have to track down Rich Guy and convince him to give up his boat ride.
Excuse me.
Does this guy even have a
you
boat?
a fisher too? You can have my spot if you want.
Actually, I have a question. Is there any way to get to the old castle?
I've never heard of it. Anyone who can get over there has probably gone to fish.
I see.
I see. Yeah, so at the end of last time, we were figuring out a kung fu to beat the guy with the crazy animal style kung fu. So we had to make enough money to buy a kung fu book. It was $5,000. So we did that in the first 40 minutes. And then in order to learn the kung fu book, we had to
Not even a bite.
get up to rank 9 at
Are
the
you here to fish too?
the fights over by the hotel. And then that's where we are.
I'm trying to get to the old castle across the water.
To the castle. You should ask a fisherman then. They'll take you across. It's not free though.
Thank you very much.
Needed the extreme close-up for that. It's not free, though. Is it going to be like $10,000? Oh, God. That really makes me worry.
Excuse me.
Here to see the cormorant fishing.
I'm looking for a boat to take me across the river. Could you lend me one?
Well, I guess I have my little raft here, but...
Oh?
Is it just going to be you?
No. One more person, actually.
In that case, I can't help you. There's barely enough room for me and my cormorant.
Well, leave your bird at home, dude.
We'd sink before getting to the other side.
We don't need to bring your bird.
I really need to cross the river, though. Any ideas?
Ask somebody with a boat.
Okay. Thanks.
I can't go anywhere without his cormorant, I guess.
Excuse me.
Fishing is nice. Drop the line, watch the surface. What a way to spend time.
I'm trying to get to the old castle across the water.
To the castle? You should see if the fishermen with boats can help you. If you're paying, they'll give you a ride across.
Thank you very much. Excuse me.
What is it? No fishing today.
You said that
I
yesterday.
want to cross the river.
To the other side?
Yeah. Could you lend me your boat?
Whoa, slow down, kid. Lijiang River is no joke.
Huh?
A river this big would swallow up any raft us cormorant fishermen use.
Really?
These rafts are only good for gentle, shallow waters. If you want to get across, you're going to have to find a boat.
A boat, huh? So, where can I borrow a boat?
Can't say I do.
I see. I can't find a boat that'll get me across the river. I should ask Mr. Bay.
Alright. Gotta go find our Bay, wherever he is. He might be, like, over there, but he's always been over here. Alright, Bay, where are you? He's not over there. Not over there. Is this him? Oh yeah, that's him. Smoking guy. There's no turning back. Okay. So let's... Oh. So just like the end of the first half of the game, I assume first half, there's a point of no return. And this is it.
Excuse me. I need to cross the river. Could you lend me a boat?
What for?
The Red Snakes have someone I know. I have to get her back. Please, I'm running out of time.
Are you asking me to knowingly send you into harm's way? No one should set foot inside that castle. It is a stronghold of the wicked.
Huh?
You're not ready. It won't be like fighting one or two of those red snakes.
I don't care. I have to go.
I see you have no intention of listening to me.
So?
So I'll prepare your boat.
Thank you very much.
Wait a while. I'll have the boat ready by morning.
By morning, huh?
Got it. Thanks again.
So Shenfu's been on her own for 2 full days. Up there in the castle. I thought this was the point of no return. Alright. How much money we got? 827. So that's enough for a couple heals? Let's get some... 8 heals should be enough for whatever we're doing. So let's just get some more bananas.
Excuse me.
It won't let me skip this.
Welcome. I've got the sweetest, juiciest fruit in town.
Wait, it's 11 now. So the prices do change. The prices change. I was right. Huh. 2 for 60. Okay. Alright, we buying coconuts in bulk, I guess. Alright.
Thanks again.
Alright, back here for this. We might as well listen to those other phone conversations while we're here. We only listened to Tom and Goro. And I suppose we can listen to the other ones. Oh, unless...
Hey, you!
Yes?
You know what's coming, right? You need to pay the bill you've racked up. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alright. These are VIP international phone card. Alright, Guizong, this is the guy in the suit from the first game that was supposed to come with us to China, but he got his leg crushed or something at the end of Shenmue 1.
Father Sky.
9 dragons.
Mother Earth.
My friend.
Warehouse number 8.
I'd like to speak to Master Chen.
May I ask who's calling?
This is Ryo Hazuki.
One moment, please.
Amazing.
Hazuki?
Guizhong.
Hey, I heard from my old man. What's going on?
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't play dumb with me. Give me the details.
What details? I don't know what you're talking
This
about.
doesn't sound anything like him.
Are you talking about Zhu Yuanda?
Come on, man. My father says he wrote a referral for you and everything. And you don't say a word about it.
Oh, that. Sorry. That referral helped me get in a door. But it wasn't as simple as that.
I see. So what happened?
I learned a little bit more about the mirror I found in my family's dojo.
You mean the Phoenix Mirror, right?
Yeah. It pairs with the dragon mirror stolen by Lan Di to reveal the location of a hidden treasure.
A treasure. So that's why the Jiryo men wanted the mirrors.
Yes. And I learned of Lan Di's destination. Bailu village in Guilin.
Guilin? Is that where you are now?
Yes. But I followed Lan Di from Bailu village to the city of Niawu.
Is he still there?
I can't say for sure. but something definitely seems off.
I see. Well, be careful out there and watch your back.
Guizhong, are you worried about me?
Are you kidding? You don't stand a chance against Lon D.
Why, you... How is your father doing?
Same as ever.
I see. I really owe him one. I wish I could thank him again in person.
Appreciated. I'll tell him next time I see him.
Thanks.
Call again sometime. It'd be great to catch up some more.
Sure thing. Talk to you later.
Sure. Alright. Sure. Let's call Nozomi. Get it over with. We can tell her about our waifu that we met in China, Shuing. And tell Nozomi to take a hike.
Hello?
That
Harasaki.
doesn't sound anything.
Hazuki? That's you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. What's up, Harasaki?
I'm relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah, I just had a bad dream.
A bad dream?
Yes, I saw you get swallowed into a giant black hole. I tried to go after you, but I was never able to catch up.
Sounds like a very strange dream.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Hazuki. I didn't mean to bother you with that.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't really believe that dreams are good or bad.
I see. Still, I'm really glad that you called when you did.
No problem.
Can I ask you something, Hazuki?
What is it?
Do you ever have dreams?
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
What kinds of dreams?
My dreams? Well... I have strange dreams.
Strange dreams?
Yeah. I see someone standing alone, but I don't know who they are. Yet, I get the feeling I've seen them somewhere before.
That is strange. What is the person doing?
It looks like they're singing, but I can't hear their voice.
Singing, huh? I wonder why you'd see a dream like that.
I thought it was strange myself, but
But what?
I think I'm starting to understand.
Really?
I've learned a lot in Bailu Village here in Guiling.
Bailu Village?
Yeah, it's a village where my father trained when he was young. There, they have a strange legend that seems to have foretold my coming.
A legend?
The Dragon Mirror from Hazuki Dojo and the Phoenix Mirror were also made there.
Really?
I also met Shenhua there.
Shenhua. Is this Shenhua the person you've seen in your dreams?
I don't remember the dream well enough to say for sure, but I get this feeling that it's all connected somehow.
It seems like this Shenhua person really means a lot to you.
Means a lot to me?
Definitely. What kind of person is she?
Well, Shenhua is younger than me. Maybe 16 or so.
What else?
Well,
Nozomi? Can you give me a hand here? Oh, my mother is calling for me.
I see.
Can you call me back later?
Nope.
Sure. I can do that.
Nope.
There is so much more I want to ask you.
Nope.
All right. Talk soon.
We get a solid 2 shurs out of each conversation at least. Alright, we already called Goro, so... let's call Joy. Let's see how bad this one is. Get the busy signal from Joy. Oh.
Hello?
Joy?
Yo,
Yeah.
When are you coming back to Hong Kong?
This is accurate.
Back? To Hong Kong?
This one's good.
Don't tell me you never plan to visit again.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're just going to go home when you're done without returning the favor to those who helped you?
You've got me all wrong. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. And what do you mean by returning the favor?
Well, let's start with how good I treated you for one.
Yes, you did. And I really appreciate that.
Right? And you're going to do something nice for me now, aren't you? I can hardly wait.
Joy.
What? What are you going to do for me?
Well...
Sure.
I could buy you dinner.
Really? Well, okay. Where will you take me?
There's this burger place in town.
How about the Golden Quarter? There's some nice places there.
Like Ling Ling Porridge?
Huh?
It's that shop where I fought the Poison Brothers.
You fought there?
You got a problem with that?
I'm not exactly thrilled going to a place you best remember for a fight. The harbor has a cute little place in front of Pigeon Park.
You're fine with the harbor? How about Lai Lai Eatery then?
Huh?
I fought Sam and Larry there. Though, I guess I did kind of do a number on the place.
All you do is suggest former battlegrounds. That's it. I've lost my appetite.
Okay then. Anyway, I'll call again sometime.
Yep, I won't get my hopes up.
I'd be more worried if you did.
Alright, mission accomplished.
Damn you, Dio. Well, whatever. Just don't get hurt.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Alright, 0 sures out of that one. Alright, Fang Mace. This is Waifu's assistant.
Hello? This is Grandmaster Shuing Hongsong.
Fong Mei?
Oh, it's you, Ryo-san.
Yeah.
This one's accurate too.
Couldn't have called it a more perfect time.
Perfect time? What happened?
Eileen, Izumi, and I were all just talking about you at Monmo Bistro.
Eileen and Izumi? What about?
They were debating which of them matched up best against you.
Is this what they mean by girls talk?
Neither of them would budge on which one of them came closest to winning.
It was Izumi.
Closest to winning, huh?
So what do you think, Ryo-san?
What do I think?
Yeah. Eileen and Izumi. Which one of them was stronger?
That is very easy.
Good question.
Izumi. She actually beat me, I think, once or twice.
I guess I'd have to go with Izumi.
That's what I thought. Izumi is really strong, isn't she?
Her secret technique was really something. It got the better of me a bunch of times. I get the feeling it had a name.
Sakura Festival.
Yeah. You know well, Fong Mei.
Of course. I was thinking of apprenticing under Izumi.
You were?
Yes.
And why is that?
Why? Well, what to say? To achieve balance?
Balance? What do you mean?
I mean, you're good at martial arts, right? So I should do it too.
Huh? What was that? Fong Mei?
Nothing. Forget I said anything.
By the way, are Shu Ying and the others at the temple doing okay?
Yes, everyone is fine. They're all here working hard every day.
I see. Say hi to Shu Ying for me.
I will. You can count on me.
Okay. I'll call again sometime.
I can't wait. Take care of yourself. We'll be waiting for your safe return.
Thanks. You too.
Sure. Alright. So next is... We already talked to Tom, so now Ine-san is next.
Hello. This is Hazuki Dojo.
Ine-san.
Ryo-san, it's you, right?
Yes. Are you doing okay, Ine-san?
Yes, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. Anything new at home?
Yes, well, we've had
Anything new in Japan?
so it's been a bit lively around here.
Guests?
Yamagishi-san from Sakuragaoka and Mishima-san's youngest Megumi. We even had a foreign visitor.
Do you mind if I ask you about how they're doing?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Alright. How's the kitty doing?
How is Megumi doing?
She brought an adorable little cat with her.
Probably the cat from the shrine.
Probably.
She said the cat had gotten a lot bigger, and she wanted to show you. She seemed disappointed when I told her you had gone somewhere far away.
I see. I'm glad that she was able to take good care of that cat, though.
I still remember the day that cat's parent was killed by a car.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't just let it die.
Megumi said you really did a lot for that cat.
It was nothing, really.
You can't fool me, Ryo-san. I know you're a kind person.
Okay, Ine-san. I'll call again sometime.
Please do. I love hearing your voice.
Take care of yourself, Ine-san. And say hello to Fuka-san for me.
Yes, of course. Please call again. I'll be waiting.
Yes, I will. I promise.
But we can call Fukusan ourselves. He's on the call list. We can tell him ourselves.
Hello, this is Hazuki Dojo.
Fuka-san,
Oh, is that you, Ryo-san?
something wrong, Fuka-san?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ryo-san. And just when you called from China.
What is it? You seem kind of down. Something happened?
Ryo-san, Akime dumped me.
Who?
I see.
I'm having a hard time getting over it.
Fuka-san. Hey, Fuka-san. I don't know the whole story, but at times like these, maybe a couple stiff drinks would help?
Ryo-san, you're still underage.
I know that, and I'm not saying it's what I would do. But don't you think it's better than keeping your emotions inside?
You may have a point.
Sorry, Fuka-san.
Sorry? About what?
If I was a little older and closer by, I'd hit the bars with you every night if you wanted.
Ryo-san.
We go club on Fukusan. That's in Shenmue 4.
Fuka-san?
Thank you so much, Ryo-san. You really are a true friend.
It was nothing, really.
If you get back and you're older, come out with me and lend me an ear.
Okay. Until then. Fuka-san, mind if I change the subject?
Okay. Sure. What is it?
Is Ine-san there?
Ine-san is out shopping at the moment.
Okay. I'll call back later then.
Just talk to her.
I see.
All right then. Talk to you later, Fuka-san.
There's only one phone in the house, I'm pretty sure. Alright. And that's...
I should call it quits for today.
That's all the phone calls you can make. Alright, so since we're on what's ostensibly the final stretch here, I'm gonna step away for a couple minutes, and we'll be good for the final stretch. So, stay tuned. All right, let's do it. After I that, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna have a nice night's sleep here in our hotel room, while Shenfa is doing ancient alien stuff up at the castle, I'm guessing. Oh, we need our free apples. Might as well. We're paying for the room. Oh, it's not letting us sleep? What? Huh? Ask Grandmaster. We did. And he said come back at 5 the next... Or come back the next day. What? Maybe you can't sleep in the middle of the day now? Oh, I gotta talk to Ren. Okay, that's probably why. Alright, Ren is up here.
Hey, Ren.
Hey, you find a boat?
Yeah. Grandmaster Bay agreed to help.
Another old geezer.
He said he'd have the boat ready at the fishing wharf in the morning.
Tomorrow morning, huh? All right.
Okay. So maybe you'll let me sleep now?
Hey, Ren.
What's up? If you have nothing better to do, we need to discuss the plan for tomorrow.
Right.
Well...
Hey, Ren.
Let's do so.
What's up? If you have time to be slacking off here, we need to discuss the plan for tomorrow.
Oh,
Agreed.
I'd like to. It... What is this? Fire extinguisher friends.
A game can't hurt.
What? Sure. So it's... They just turned all the miscellaneous crap that they made for the game into capsule toys? Oh baby, a wet chemical fire extinguisher!
What's this?
Oh baby, a dry powder fire extinguisher! Oh my god. That's very near peak Shenmue right there. Alright, maybe I can sleep at the hotel now. Find a boat to take us across. We did. Yeah, it's... I think that's actually clever that they did that. They kind of did a similar thing in the first two games, where, hey, we made these models, might as well make them collectible things. Alright, well, let us sleep. No? What? Okay, maybe I'm going back to the docks? Does it really not let you time skip here? Alright, what if we go back to... Back over here, maybe? Because we already talked to Ren. So... Alright, what other dumb capsule toys are there? Alright, tennis, and then lures. That's... boring. Okay, so he's not over there. And he's not here anymore, so... Huh. Yeah, that's not him. He's got like a greenish shirt on. Alright, maybe we can talk to Shrine Maiden over here or something. And I guess we could sell some herbs to buy some more healing things. Isn't it the same quack as the, isn't that an iPhone alarm? One of the stock iPhone iOS alarms is that identical duck quacking noise? Where's Shrine Girl? Huh. Maybe she's the one that got kidnapped. Now there's a clever reuse of assets. Here's this free duckquacking.wave from your iPhone. Maybe it's another weird anachronism like the Sega Saturn in game. That there's just an iPhone in this game and the alarm is going off over by the temple.
Hello, Mr. Wen.
Oh, it's you. You've done all you can for today.
I did?
Could you come by a little earlier if you want to help?
What?
You'll get some good pocket money out of it.
Good point. I'll be back.
Okay. The ducks are spared for the day, I guess.
Hi.
You here for a job? I'm always hiring if you're in need of a job.
He's always hiring, except for right now.
He'll be waiting for you.
Sure.
Alright, we got a sure out of it at least. Alright, chase the ducks one last time. This is weird that the game is not letting me do anything right now. Huh. Even though we're technically on the point of no return, according to that prompt that popped up in game. Huh. Well, the herb shop's over here, so I guess we'll know for sure if I go and try and sell something here.
We've got a nice selection. And just so you know, we also buy medicinal herbs.
I'm always doing sure
If you
percent.
have a set of herbs on you, we'll take them off your hands.
Oh, there's Chobo-chan. I never noticed. Alright, 50... That's all we got is this, so... And we can afford
Now these will make some potent medicine.
3 more heals.
Come across more of this stuff? Hurry on back.
Hopefully I won't need money in the castle.
Got a nice selection. And just so you...
Hey, we'll let you in the door if you give us $10,000. Yeah, I can only afford 2. Okay.
It's all high.
Alright. So we got plenty of heals. And it's past 5 o'clock, so... Huh. So the game let me sleep even at, like, noon before, so I don't know what the deal is here. So we found a boat. We already talked to Grandmaster Bay. Like, is this bugged? Like, is this... Huh. I'm actually a little worried that this is bugged. But I did make a hard save right before I did the point of no return thing. So... Yeah, it said go to the next morning, but it's not giving me the Y button thing, and it's not letting me sleep in the bed. And then talking to Ren didn't do anything. So, maybe in this one particular instance, they make you actually wait until nightfall to do anything. That's him, right? Yeah, it's a different guy. It's a different guy. It's the rich guy boat. Alright, I guess I can talk to Ren again. Yeah, I suppose they give you the day, but usually in all the other instances, they did let you go to bed whenever you want. And it's weird that they take away the choice right at this part.
Hey, Ren.
Man, you're annoying. If you have time to be slacking off here, hurry back to the hotel and get some sleep.
Okay, so...
I know.
What? What? So last time it was discuss the plan, and now it's go sleep. Alright. Sure. Hey, my box. Alright, maybe the game will let us sleep now. Keep turning the wrong way. Okay. Come on, game. Give me the sleep prompt. Hey, alright. Alright, here we go. Probably final stretch. Will we get our free apples before we leave? Nope. Of course not. But we don't have to pay for our room at least. Man, our posse coming together. There's Duck Girl.
Mr. Shirling, what are you doing here?
Sure and sure.
I asked them to come. Huh?
Oyster Bay. What of the boatmen?
I'll take you there.
Hop on my back,
I
kids.
could let you folks go alone.
Oh. All right.
Listen up. Miss Shrine Maiden here will watch the enemies from this point. You stop the enemies here. Old man, Rio, you two infiltrate the hideout.
And what about you?
Me? I'm, on guard duty with the Maiden. Just kidding. Lighten up, will ya? I'll just have to go to the old castle, right? Okay, already, I'll go.
All right. Gotta be ready for QTEs. As I take my hand off the controller. Okay. First step, find Shenmue. Okay.
Oh no! Oh, what to do?
What's wrong?
Huh? The red snake stole some valuable items from me. What will the customers say? I have to get them back. My shop's reputation will be ruined.
That sounds awful.
It is. Can you do anything to help me?
Huh?
I'd like you to find the items they stole.
Me?
Please. You're the only one I can ask.
Still.
They stole 3 items. Here they are. The red snakes are always making a racket upstairs. It's a little suspicious.
Uh-huh.
Please, you're my only hope.
Okay. So I should find 3 items?
Oh, thank you so much. I am forever in your debt.
Okay. This had a cool tone to it when we're arriving, and then suddenly this happens, and it killed the mood. Like, what? Oh, speaking of killing the mood, toy keys. Okay. All right, what items are we looking for? A ruby ring, a retro camera, and a large plate. Sure. We have to... Oh. Okay. Is this a large plate?
This is...
A large plate.
I'll take this.
Let's just steal all their shit. That's the peony plate. That's not a large plate. This plate's pretty large, and it looks like a pizza.
I'll take this.
Oh, the African plate.
What's this?
Can we just take all the plates? Is this a large plate? Dandelion plate.
What's this? I'll take this. This can't be it.
So it's a camera, a plate. Aha! There's a ruby ring. Alright, then it's the retro camera. This is thrill a second here. Oh. Maybe it's that. That's what that was. Okay. Can't open these. Mystery of Galaxy. From good morning to good night. Mike Smith. Antarctic Territories Part 2. Shenmue Complete Guide. The Mystery of Remains. How to draw the human figure. Alright, sure. Hollywood cinematography. Poems. Free to full reactive eyes entertainment. Sure. Smart ball technique. Looks like a Shenmue manga. Shenmue by Yu Suzuki. Alright. Shenmue 3 by Yu Suzuki. How to operate a forklift. Nice. How to enjoy fishing. Sure. Enjoy fishing. Anything of note in here? Republiku? In search of seafaring soldiers? There's 2 different In Search of Seafaring Soldier books in here. Sure. There's that. Alright, this is a pretty big plate.
What's this?
Mysterious creature plate. I see. I don't see a retro camera. Okay. Where is it? Yo, this is just straight... Yes!
What's this?
Oh my god. Okay, this game is great. I know I've been very critical of this game, but this game is incredible.
This can't be the real thing.
Holy shit.
Can it?
Oh, you can't take it. This is amazing. Holy shit.
This can't be the real thing.
This is incredible. This is incredible. Incredible.
What's this? I'll take this.
Oh my god. Pepperoni pizza plate. Amazing. Yep, it's a regulation pizza.
I'll take this.
Alright, we're just taking all these plates. There's a plate over here.
This should be it.
Ah, the large plate. Sure. Still don't see a camera. Man, that just... Oh, it's probably behind here. Yep. Alright, let's finish the side quest, I guess.
This?
That's not really a retro camera, though.
This is it. No doubt about it.
This takes place in the 80s, and that's pretty much an 80s camera for the most part. Alright, now we gotta figure out which of those plates is the large plate. Here's like 10 plates, dude.
Excuse me.
How is the search coming? Did you find them?
I found this.
Let me see it. This is it! There's no mistake about it. Thank you for finding it. This camera. I can't tell you how thankful I am.
Alright, which plate is it? What? I don't even remember that.
Found it! This is it! This dish! That's all 3 of them.
Alright.
Thank you!
Sure.
You saved my shop.
I'll be going then.
Oh, please wait a moment.
Huh?
Huh?
You've helped me so much. I have to repay you somehow. Here, take this.
This is...
It's just a token of my
alright.
gratitude.
Well,
thank you so much.
I already have like 10.
It was nothing.
By the way, are you selling anything? I'll give you a good price.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of plates.
I'll offer you this for what you've got there.
Oh, I can't sell the plates. Dang.
Having second thoughts, there's nothing I won't put a price on. So come back anytime.
Those other plates just in my inventory? I don't see them. Huh. Oh. Sure. There's one Donkey Kong barrel if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's do it. And actually, there's a fruit stand here. Can we, Yeah, they do let you stock up on... There's nobody... Alright. Sure. Energy drink 14 for 360? That's, Huh. Alright, 2 for 60, 2, 3, 6, 2 for 60... Burdock. A diuretic that induces sweating. Alright. 1 for 30, 4 for 120. Okay, so cabbage is pretty optimal for not pressing the button a whole bunch. We don't have that much money though. Oh, that's only 4 though. So sure. That's a lot of healing. Alright. Okay, now we should be good to do whatever is after this. Alright. Man, that pizza plate though. This is too good. Man. Incredible. Yep, one more side quest. That's actually the first side quest that I've actually completed. I've run across like 3 of them. I haven't done any of them until this one. Alright. Shut up, Bob. Bust your face.
Seriously? What the heck is this? How?
No, it's Chai's room.
What the heck is this? That's fishy. This is no time for jokes. Damn it.
Chai's family photo. Oh, not Chinese family. Chai's family photo. Oh, man. Mr. Sure and Mr.
Mr. Sure? Mr. Yuan?
Sure.
And you are?
Hazuki. Ryo Hazuki. I met Shenhua in Bailu village.
Is she all right?
She's been kidnapped.
Shenhua has been...
Don't worry. I'll save her. Please keep them safe.
All right. There's no mini-map here. I think this is one of the first times we've been in an area with no mini-map. I want to see what's over. Just in case. Nope, nothing.
Hey, Ren.
I've got a bad feeling about this room.
Yeah?
Come on. Stay alert.
Sure.
Whoa. Check out the pear on that one.
So, like to stare, do we?
Was it you? The one who took Shenhua?
Did you bring the mirror?
Okay.
Where is she?
Leo, hand over the mirror, or else.
If it's the mirror you want...
Here.
Hey.
So this is the Phoenix Mirror.
Now let her go. Shenmue, are you alright?
I'm fine, but...
Shenhua, go to the next room. Mr. Yan is there.
My father?
Yes, he's fine. Hurry.
Okay.
Londi is waiting.
Londi?
Well, you still have to make it to the castle first.
Londi is in the castle?
Roll credits.
Out of my way!
We just gonna bow our way to the castle?
Not a chance!
Oh, it won't let me back up. Ren, finish whatever you're doing. Ren? Ren? Yeah, this is... Oh, these guys take 2 bows.
Is that all you're made of?
Well, that was incredible.
I've got the press on.
It's pretty efficient. Half of Nyau. Well, we got to Nyau about 9 hours in, and we're at the 17-ish hour mark. So I don't know.
Not a chance. Try this on this side. don't want to piss me off. What was that?
All right.
With this.
Famous double bow.
What was that? Try this on for size.
Alright, finish him off, Ren. Okay. Another cutscene. Hey, it's this guy.
You again. You really like taking a beating, huh?
Dang. All right. Okay. That was a beatdown. Whoa. No way. Okay, I guess I'm making a hard save. It said auto save way before all that. Oh, and now... Wait, what? Why doesn't it put you here? Like... What? Alright. Yu Suzuki, why are you doing that to me? Hey, Ren. A little help here would have been fantastic. What? Ah, shit. So what was the point of me buying 11 healing things if I can only use 3 in a fight? Like, Like, I have 10 of them. I guess they don't want you cheesing out fights like that. Alright. I guess I gotta be really careful. I thought I could just heal spam my way through it, but now it seems I do have to be careful. Okay.
Have a snack.
Yep.
You're done. Take this. Too bad. So slow.
Dang it. Oh, shit. I had him there. Whew. Hey, Summer Innover. Yep, you're here for what is likely the thrilling conclusion. It's a lot of combat, like, which is a nice change of pace from the whole lot of nothing we've been doing for a lot of the game. We finally get to use our kung fu that we've been working on all game. Okay.
Have a snack.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
This is... Alright, that's our last healing. God damn it. Oh, I guess I gotta just go for that counter all the time. Just try and dodge around him. I don't think the body check and reverse body check are used actually in fights. I think it's a QT only thing that is used for at the end of fights. Because it's like that in a lot of the first two games. Like here, we learned this cool new move right before the fight. Let's make sure to use it in the QTE or in the cutscene.
Have a snack. No more games. You're done. Too bad. Not half bad. So slow.
Alright. Now we use the reverse body check. Alright, hold on. I gotta eat a bunch of bananas. And just in case anything weird happens here. Okay. Got a bunch of statues. Yep. We're gonna run through another forest. Further into China. Ah, we're fighting all the backers, I see. Oh my god.
Numbskull, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. You don't like You'll need to be faster than that. You wouldn't like me. You thought you could take me? Bang!
Oh. Change. The game likes to change your target if you knock somebody down. Yep. Is Landy gonna say, hey, before we fight, look at the wall behind me and look for your name on there?
It's locked.
What should we do?
Isn't it obvious? Hey, quit dawdling. Here we go.
Oh.
1, 2.
Oh.
What's wrong with you? We kick it on 3. You really are a klutz. Here we go. 1, 2. Hey, I've got this one. That should just about do it. The rest is up to you.
How are we even friends?
That's a good question.
More. Show no mercy.
All right. Suddenly fire.
Londi, that fool. The Chio men belong to me now. I'll burn Londi and the rest of it down.
It seems you've improved a bit.
That doesn't sound anything like him.
Landi, fight me! I will avenge my father!
All right. Time to get my ass kicked over and over again. Oh, thanks, Ren.
Pathetic.
Okay.
Death wish, don't you? Then allow me to reunite you with your father.
Hey, isn't this what you're after? Let go of him and I'll let you have it.
Damn it.
You're no good to anyone dead. Let's get out of here.
No. Landi.
So the final fight in the game was against a bunch of backers. Was Kickstarter the final boss of the game? There's cats, finally. Why are we getting on a boat? What?
This is Zhao Sun Ming.
You know him?
The man next to him is...
my father. My father was killed by Lan Di.
Lan Di.
He suddenly appeared in the dojo and stole the dragon mirror. Then he killed my father.
The dragon mirror, stolen by Lan Di.
It has the same design as a relief I saw in your quarry.
Something so terrible happened because of the mirror my family created.
Please, tell me if you know anything.
The dragon mirror and the phoenix mirror were once locked away in the cliff temple. But someone had their eye on them.
They were the Chiryu men.
Zhao Sun Ming wanted to retrieve the mirrors before they fell into the wrong hands. He's the man standing next to your father. The mirrors were entrusted to him. Several years later, Zhao died under mysterious circumstances. His only son, Long Sun, was raised by the Chiyo men.
Long Sun?
Zhao Long Sun, also known as Lan Di. The cliff temple that Zhao visited.
That's where we found the scroll.
I heard the Chiyo men have taken it over.
So, Lan Di is there.
Most likely, with the mirror.
So we're going back to Bailu? No. So pre-rendered video.
You smell that? Because my nose is pointing to treasure. My treasure.
He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes.
You'd better not run, Lan Di. I will avenge my father.
Oh, it wasn't just 4 years, it was 19? The story goes on. Yeah, the final boss was a bunch of backers. You can start all your... the following... So there's a new game plus. Kind of like the Shenmue 2. Sure. We'll save that in slot... I guess. Sure, let's put it there. Okay. Yu Suzuki, huh? So apparently at the end of the credits, there is a letter from Yu Suzuki. That, is worth reading, apparently. GG? I'm not so sure. My name actually is in the credits, and it is spelled right. I'm like 70, 80% through the slider bar on there. Yep, it's G for, yep, game. Yeah. It did have that pizza plate in it, though. It had that going for it. And it did have ducks. Oh, I don't know about that, Ed. A pizza plate makes up for a lot of shortcomings. No, my RPG Maker game, I'm gonna have to modify it now. And I'm sure it's gonna be more extensive modifications than just changing the number in the title screen. Yeah, the Grand Stream Saga is a real Shenmue 3. This is the Grand Stream Saga does not contain any Kickstarter backer shit in it. So I think we know what the superior Shenmue 3 is. Yep, the Mao mythology. Maybe we'll learn more about the Mao mythology in Shenmue 4 in 30 years. The test lead is some guy with just a really long name. Grand Stream. Performance testing. Intel and NVIDIA. Well, I'm running Intel and NVIDIA, and some parts of this game struggled to get over 50 FPS on very nice hardware. So I don't even want to know what they did with their performance tuning. I'm pretty sure I'm on the latest NVIDIA driver, so I don't think there's any special game-ready driver for Shenmue. Yep. They don't even have the epic credit songs that they did in the first two games. It's just, yep, here's the song we used in the game. Just looping the shit out of it. Well, Himir992, I will tell you when I do the wrap-up of the game. And whenever all this is over. like I do with every game I play. Disbelief like something like this can exist? Yeah. Yeah. Getting funded, well, there's still enough people who actually enjoyed this that they could probably still get it funded on Kickstarter, but it's probably going to take the really hardcore, crazy fans selling kidneys, probably. So you got 2 kidneys for a reason, so that's 2 sequels right there for Shenmue 4 and 5. You just better hope he wraps it up before Shenmue 6. Alright, to all the fans who waited many years for Shenmue 3, and to all the crowdfunding backers who made this game possible, this project would not exist without your love, support, and the connections we've made along the way. With profound appreciation for all that you've done, I am happy to finally present to you Shenmue 3. During development, I expanded the scope beyond what I had originally envisioned. I am happy we were able to include the distinct Shenmue charm throughout this game. I hope that this new chapter strikes even a small resonance in your heart. Well, that pizza plate was pretty good, at least. For as long as there are those who wish to see Shenmue live on, I will never give up on my own personal journey to complete its story. As with Shenmue 3, the Shenmue story is with you. I sincerely hope that together we can continue to spin the tale of Ryo and his adventures in Shenmue 4. This goes out to all who have ever loved and supported Shenmue. Yu Suzuki. And then it dumps you back to the start. Alright. Let's see the backer credits. Hey, there's my backer code. So if you want to unlock my DLC, there it is. Sure. Oh my god, it marks in the credits where you are with the... Alright. So you can automatically... Yep. There I am. There's me. Okay. So you don't actually have to... So in the credits, let me see if I can find it, because I'm genuinely curious if this is the case. So you guys might know Aquas. He's another streamer, another retro game streamer. He also backed the game, and I saw his name in the credits. It's at like the halfway mark or something. So all the generous backers, yeah. Okay, so it's not the collector's edition. So Aqua's got the same edition that I did. So let me see if I can spot it here. He was in one of the 2 center ones. But I don't think it was this this one. So there's A. Somebody is just A. I'm sure that was on purpose. Let me see if I can find Aquas on here. Because I'm pretty sure they spelled his name wrong. Get to the next section here. So it's in the trial version tier. Bonus pack, it's not this one. Rolling Panda. I'm not sure if this is the one. Am Sato. Axel, no. So it's pretty easy to spot because it's a short name and it sticks out. Aki. And it was in the middle two ones. So it's not one of this. Cabbage. Okay, trial version. So it's in this one. And of course you can't back it up if you need to. Let's see if we can find Aquas's misspelled credits. Haku Haku. No. Taru. Suicide. So here's Mapbox, by the way. So that's the name I recognize. Here's Mapbox. So yeah, Aquas is past Mapbox. Let's see if we can find it. Bike Man. Hello. So why didn't they have this music in the proper credits? There it is. There it is. Right there. They spelled his name wrong. Aquas. So either he spelled it wrong or they did when they put it into the credits. Oh boy. Thanks, Yu Suzuki. All right. Let's cut the timer there. Oh boy, Shenmue, huh? Shenmue. Okay. All right. Shenmue 3. Did we beat it? Yep. Did we cheat? No. I don't consider save scumming to be cheating. It's built into the game, so nah. All right. Things I liked. The art direction for landscapes and indoor details was great. The art direction and art direction of outdoor landscapes and indoor details is great. Let's see. Combat system was much more in-depth than the first two games. Goro was in it. Yes, that's how you spell Goro. Um, the pacing of the story was really slow. The gameplay loop of the two halves of the game was identical. 2 out of 2 of the game was identical? Sure. Let's see. Some of the combat felt unfair with some instant blocks. Let's see. Story was somehow even more boring than the first 2 games. Let's see. Lots of weird animation bugs. Let's see. Yeah, the RPG mechanics kind of worked against the game rather than for it, which I didn't like. So let me expand on these. So, as far as the gameplay loop that you did, or the progression of the quests, let's say, the quest line in the game, for, let's say, 90% of the things that you had to do in the game, they were practically the same between the Bailu village section of the game and the Niao city section of the game. And that just seems so lazy to me. Like, they didn't do that in Shenmue 2, and they didn't do that in 1. It's just in this one where it's like, hey, we wrote half the story and then ran out of time or something, so let's just copy paste the second part and call it a day, and then here's the ending. An ending that's not really an ending. Yeah, that's another thing. Ending was horrible. So there's no closure at all in this. And we're like, what even did they achieve story-wise in this? Like, at least in 2, in Shenmue 1 to 2, it's we found out Landy left the country. We removed the obstacles in our way to pursue him across the ocean, and that's fine, off to China. And then in 2, you have the climactic battle on top of the building, with Don Yu, and then there's Landy in the helicopter, and that was neat. And we saved Yondazu, and we learned about all the mystical stuff that's going on at the Dragon Mirror. And then the kind of the epilogue to that is the part in Guilin where you meet Shenfa, and then you find the Shenmue tree, and then you do the stuff in the rock quarry. So that's plot advancement there. And then Shenmue 3 is just screwing around in the village for the majority of the game, because it's looking for Shenfa's father, which that might have been the whole plot of Shenmue 3 is, hey, where's Shenfa's father? And then we found him at the end of the game, but what could he do for us other than look at the photo and tell us something we already knew, you know? So Landy still gets away. All we achieved was saving Shenfa's father and the other stonemason guy out of it, and we ended up losing the mirror. Like, so that's just the story. And then gameplay wise, so for whatever reason they added in an RPG mechanic system into the game, which is kind of a hybrid of 1 and 2, and also expands on it a bit with leveling your kung fu level, your attack and endurance for your attack power, and your how much health you have, which that's fine. But the fact that you have to eat to recover between fights is not something you had to do at all in 1 or 2, and it just seemed completely unnecessary that they had to do that. Like, it seems like almost every single new mechanic that they added into 3 was to serve the purpose of padding out the game to make it longer. So this took about 18 hours, let's say. A casual playthrough of Shenmue 1 and 2 can be done. Each game can be done in about 14 to 16 hours, let's say. And it feels to me like this game, if it weren't for all the padding that they put into it, this probably would have been like a 10-hour game. Even if you know exactly where to go and don't mess up anything, like, man, barely 10 hours, let's say. So yeah, that's kind of what the RPG mechanic system kind of felt like to me. That it didn't really add any fun to it. It didn't add, let's say, realism to it, because what's realistic about buying 30 watermelons and eating them in between each fight? Like, come on. So that's I think that was an overall not a great thing for the game, and in the possible Shenmue 4, I really hope they remove that system and go back to what 2 did, because 2, I think, had the best balance in its gameplay systems. One felt like a good base point for building up the combat system, making the combat system really fast and fluid, with no unnecessary things off to the side to it. You didn't have to train your moves or anything. You just did the combat. You either failed it or you succeeded. And in this, it just felt like there's this added grind to it that felt just totally unnecessary. And I know that actually was one of Yu Suzuki's stated goals for the project and the series, is that he wanted it to feel like you're living the Kung Fu life. Which, sure, fair enough. I get that. But it's just... there's probably better ways to achieve that than the way they opted to do it in this game. And I felt that hurt the experience more than helped it. Let's see. So that covers that. And the ending, yeah. We discussed the ending already. The ending... it's clearly they're just trying to milk this into a Shenmue 4. Like, come on, Yu Suzuki. Come on. Come on, man. Don't do this to us. Alright. Dank memes. Nightmare mode. They kept the robot hand. Sure. Let's see. This should be a drawer full of ice cream toppings. This looks like a Polish name, but it's actually Shenfa. Chopping a cucumber all night. Swaggy Kid, all bark and no bite. Big photo? Can't remember that. It's a total 180 from my shop. Yep, the chicken catching minigame. Let's see. That Ren. Oh, shrines. Dedicated Kickstarter backers. Pushed Rain made it literally name shilling. I don't know what people is talking about there. If you want to win, you gotta dim some. Let's see. Virtua Fighter graffiti. Horse stance, a gun. Pepperoni pizza plate. This is... Oh, we also didn't... So all the fights with Chai were just QTEs in this. That was another disappointment. Like, fighting Chai was one of the coolest parts of Shenmue 1, and they just made it QTEs in this. And come on. Come on. Let's see. There's another dank meme I forgot, but let's say Aquas. Rest in peace, Aquas. Oh yeah, the final boss was Kickstarter. Oh my god. Yeah, I also can't believe that. I cannot believe that the final fight that actually was winnable and mattered was against Kickstarter backers. Like, look, I know it takes money to make games, but some of this shit that they put in here for Kickstarter backers is just amazing, and it's probably going to be just like that in the next one, unless they can find a publisher who wants to front the money for Shenmue 4, which after this, whew, good luck. Alright, drum and bass? Not really, because they reused music from Shenmue 1 and 2 for this game. So, no. And then Ailamao's, well, we didn't. So there, at the end of Shenmue 2, there was, for one, the sword at the end of Shenmue 2 was enormous, and it wasn't this tiny-ass little dagger that they put in this game. And there was some, like, magical thing that happened with Shenfo when she touched it. She did this, and then the sword just kind of magically did some magic thing. There was no mention of that at all in the game. Like, it happened, and then they moved on from it. Like, what the hell? Let's see. So, yeah, it's none of that. Okay, difficulty, easy to hard. So, as I suspected, a lot of the difficulty in this one is kind of maintaining your patience with the game, I guess. So, I guess I didn't fully expand on this when I was discussing what I didn't like about it, but there were multiple points in the game where there were just hard walls where you could advance the plot until you needed to get a whole bunch of money. And they did that. So it was $500 in Bailu Village, and then it was, I think, what was it, 2,000? I want to say, and then it was 5,000 or something like that, or 800 tokens, and then $2,000, and like, they only made you really do that once in Shenmue 2, and that was fine. But the fact that they did it, they made you do it twice in this one, and they did it at practically the same point in the copy-paste story, is just so infuriating. Like, again, there's much easier ways to go about that. And the added frustration in this one is that really the best way to make money is you gotta do the kind of RNG, the lucky hit stands is going to be probably the best way to do that. Yeah, there's also the VIP pass thing. And then so you have to change your money into tokens, do all the stupid gambling stuff, and then you have to go go change the tokens into prizes, and then you have to go to the pawn shop to get your money, and then you can go and advance the plot. And God, that just seems so unnecessary to me that they make you do all of this extra stuff just to move forward. So there's that aspect of difficulty in just not rage quitting the game because of all the dumb roadblocks that they put in for this that really weren't in the first two games. And then the other thing for difficulty, so the actual adventure game part of it, like going from point A to point B, that wasn't especially difficult, but what was dumb was you would get a quest thing, and then the quest thing would be on one end of the Bailu village or the city, and then the next step in the quest would send you all the way back to the other side of town, and then in almost every instance, the next step of the quest would send you on a complete opposite side of the village. So you're just running back and forth across each section of the town for each step of the quest. And like in the city for the second half of the game, there's also parts of it where you couldn't run. And there were shortcuts that they intentionally left closed. So it padded out the game, and that's all it felt like, was they just padded out the game. Like, there's no other good explanation for it. And I know that there's side stuff you could be doing along the way, like you can go and get capsule toys, and you can go play at the arcade. You can go do the martial arts training stuff, but again, that stuff gets really old very quickly, and you do want to eventually beat the game, right? And you're just back to this running back and forth fetch quest that it just didn't feel organic like it was in 1 and 2. In 1 and 2, it was forward progress, it felt every time. This game just felt like 18 hours of backtracking, which is not a good feeling to have in a video game that's not an MMO, because those are the types of games where that's kind of built into the gameplay. This, though, single-player adventure game, all of this backtracking is not at all good for the experience. So that's that. And then on top of all that, the combat system, which I did enjoy the combat system. I like what they did to most of the combat in this. Combat was certainly a lot more challenging than 1 and 2, because you couldn't cheese most of the fights. So the bow certainly was effective, but you did actually have to use some tactics to the fights, which you typically didn't have to do in 1 and 2. And maybe that was by design, that they wanted your kung fu studies to have meaning or something in this, so they want a further emphasis on that, and that you're in an area where kung fu is really common and the fights would naturally be harder. So I thought that was good, the way that they approached the combat in this. And the leveling system, it's practically the same as it was in 1, and it's kind of take it or leave it. And that's just part of the Shenmue experience for that. Let's see. Yeah, and the changes to the button inputs I thought was fine. It seemed like there were less QTEs in this game compared to 1 and 2. Trying to think. Well, maybe they was about the same. They were just really spaced out in this one. But the QTEs that were in there, I thought were really well animated. Which some of the ones in 1 and 2 weren't necessarily that well animated. So whoever was on the team in charge of doing the QT animations, they did a great job. And I thought the facial animations, for the most part, actually were great. I did like the stylized nature of the characters. So they had the ultra realistic scenery and settings and items placed around, and the characters were shifted away from ultra realism in 1 and 2 to a more stylized, cartoony style. And I think they did a great job with those. The initial trailer that they put out looked really bad, but luckily they changed all that and made that look good again. But anyways, back to difficulty here. So the combat is more challenging. This is played on normal mode, and I felt that it was pretty challenging, even though I've done a lot of combat in 1 and 2. The QTEs didn't necessarily feel unfair, and I didn't have an issue with the PS4 button inputs being a thing. But that said, I think this was more difficult on average than Shenmue 1 and 2. Not so much figuring out what to do, but it's just kind of, do you have the willpower to finish it? So I'll put it somewhere in the middle of the road here for difficulty. And then the real kicker here, huh? So Shenmue 2 is still my favorite Shenmue, and it's actually by a lot now. Shenmue 2 just got everything right as far as I'm concerned, with the story, the pacing, the combat, the characters, the music, the QTEs, everything about 2. Just fantastic. Shenmue 1 had some major pacing issues, and being the first game in the series, you can let a lot of things slide with how gameplay systems went together, and it was kind of the pioneer for a game specifically like that, where it's the open world adventure game in 3D with a whole bunch of different characters that are all doing their thing, and was pretty unique. Like, there's comparisons to the Quest for Glory series on PC, but Shenmue is kind of its own separate animal. And then moving on to 3, a lot of it feels like a regression to me. Like, the worlds felt smaller because naturally you're working with a smaller budget and a smaller team. You don't have Sega writing $100 million check for you. Like, I understand. I'm factoring that into my criticism of the game here. But it felt like the kinds of things that weighed down the game most for me weren't a budget issue. It was more of a writing issue and gameplay system design issue and quest design. Like, those 3 things. Like, I don't think any amount of extra money would likely help you with designing a city that's made to be run back and forth across the length each time. Like, you can't throw money at that problem to fix that. The fact that the first half of the game and the second half of the game were copy pasted, sure, you might be able to chalk that up to lack of time, lack of staffing, lack of money. But to me, that it's a weird coincidence that the 2 halves of the game just turned out to be almost mirror images of each other, and not in a good way. Like, there was maybe 10% different, besides like the settings being different. There's maybe 10% difference between the 2, and the overarching arc of it was practically exactly the same. And that just strikes me as super lazy, especially considering this game had 2 extra years to work on it. Like, there's probably going to be some good documentary at some point in the future of what the hell they were doing for that time. Let's see. And I guess the real question here is, would I recommend this game? So there's 2 separate recommendations I would give. One to a fan of the Shenmue series. So somebody who, coming into this, already enjoys the gameplay, the particular brand of gameplay of the series, and has already bought into 1 and 2. I would say, yeah, this is probably still worth a play, if only to see where the story goes. Mechanically, there's not a whole hell of a lot to gain from playing this. Like, it seems like playing this as a Shenmue fan is more for seeing what's going to happen, rather than like, oh hey, we're buying capsule toys again and getting hit with a fire extinguisher again. So yes, that is my qualified recommendation for Shenmue series fans. For people who have never played a Shenmue game, haven't seen one before, and jumping in right at 3, a big old no. Absolutely not. Like, this is this is not the best way to experience Shenmue in Shenmue 3. At the very least, play 2 before getting into this one. Because, yeah, this is not a great introduction to the Shenmue series, especially if you play it on the recommended difficulty, because that combat's pretty tough for what it is. And then overall rating. So the overall rating is going to reflect both sets of recommendations here. So I thought the game looked great. It was plenty long, like 18 hours. That's a decent length for an adventure / RPG game. Would I say that I enjoyed my time playing this game? I'd say I enjoyed this game about 25% of the time I was playing it. And for comparison, the amount of time I enjoyed playing Shenmue 2 was probably more like 75% of the time I spent playing it. I was actively enjoying what I was doing. In this, because it was so obvious that parts of the gameplay were padding, for lack of a better word, it's really a detraction. And especially if the payoff for slogging through a lot of the stuff is we already know what's next because we did it in the first half of the game, that really drags it down. And then the ending was also a real big letdown there. But there certainly are things to like. Like, it kept a lot of the charm that was present in the first two games. And it's still Shenmue. It's still the same type of game. It's still one of those love it or leave it type deals. This just isn't a great Shenmue experience. Would I say it's better than Shenmue 1? Probably not. No. It's just, it feels like it's lacking the soul that Shenmue 1 and 2 had. But I wouldn't say like the game is awful or anything. There's just a lot of issues. And considering again what they had to work with in terms of their budgets for money, time, personnel, and all that, you gotta factor that into it. So I gave Shenmue 1 a 4 out of 5. I gave Shenmue 2 a 5 out of 5. Shenmue 3, appropriately enough, 3 out of 5. Maybe Shenmue 4 will get a 4 out of 5. Or perhaps a 5. Or a 2. Who knows? We'll find out in 20 years. Alright.